questions. Right now, you probably have a lot of them. You're wondering, or more likely worrying, about doctor bills, lost wages, your family, your future. Well, the brief presentation you're about to see is designed to help you learn more about your rights as an accident victim and what you can do to protect them. Now, victim is a serious word, but if you've been wrongfully injured, that's what you are. Through no fault of your own, you may have lost your ability to work, to sleep, or even to perform household chores. A serious injury can change your entire life, right down to the most intimate and personal matters. There is no magic wand to make things the way they were before the accident, and the law may not be able to take away your pain. But if you know your rights, the law can provide you with something extremely important: compensation for your damages. Right now, let's take a look at your rights as an accident victim and how you can protect them. First, you may be entitled to payment for your medical bills. That doesn't just mean doctor and hospital bills. You may also be entitled to payment for ambulance service, medicine, physical rehabilitation, and other costs associated with your injury. Second, you may be entitled to payment for future medical care. Continuing treatment can run into the tens of thousands of dollars. Third, you may have the right to be compensated for lost wages, not only for the time you have already missed, but for any time you may miss in the future. Fourth, you may have the right to be compensated for day-to-day and recreational activities you can no longer take part in. The fact that you can't go bowling, biking, or play tennis is very important. Fifth, if your family is suffering because you can't provide adequate care, or because you're not able to participate in family activities, your spouse and children may also be entitled to compensation. Sixth, you may be entitled to payment for your pain and suffering. Again and again, people settle their claims without getting enough for the ordeal they've been through. The amount you get for pain and suffering can mean the difference between a fair and an unfair settlement. Seventh, you may have the right to be paid for the loss of your vehicle and any other damaged property like clothing or glasses. And finally, you have the right to an attorney. This is very important for one simple reason. An experienced personal injury attorney can tell you how much you're entitled to and the best way to get a settlement. An attorney can help you with every step of your claim. For example, in Washington State, you must file an accident report within 24 hours of a serious accident. An attorney can help you obtain these forms and fill them out. An attorney can help you preserve important evidence, such as taking photos of your car before it's repaired. And an attorney can help you deal with the insurance company, both your own and the other drivers. It's important to know that you and the insurance company do not share the same interests. You want to receive the entire amount you're entitled to. They want to make a profit. Even though the claims adjuster may act understanding and compassionate, it's his or her job to keep claims like yours to a minimum. That's something to keep in mind when the adjuster wants you to start signing forms. Insurance companies often ask for a release giving access not just to your doctor's record from the accident, but to your entire medical history. Should they be entitled to these records? An attorney can help you decide which documents you can sign without giving up your legal rights. An attorney can also help you in talking to the insurance company. Often a claims adjuster will be anxious to get a statement from you right away. Should you do so? What if he wants to tape record every word you say? An experienced attorney can help. You also need to be aware that there are time limits on your claim. If you wait too long, you may have no case at all. And again, don't expect the insurance company to warn you of these limitations. They know the ropes, and you don't. And it's to their benefit to keep things that way. So now you know what some of your rights are as an accident victim and what to expect from the insurance company. Your next step is to protect these rights and make sure you and the insurance company are on equal terms. The law firm of Fuller & Fuller has been doing just that for generations. Fuller & Fuller is a unique family law firm. Herbert Fuller is a Harvard graduate and a former state chief assistant attorney general. And Carol Fuller is a former Superior Court judge. Jay, Maria, and Nina Fuller have been with the firm since law school. And daughter-in-law, Leonore Fuller, speaks fluent Spanish. The seventh member of the team, Stuart Shelton, has been handling nothing but personal injury cases for over a decade. A fair settlement requires time, attention, skill, and commitment. That's what you get at Fuller & Fuller, a team of experienced attorneys dedicated to helping accident victims like you. Let's just take a few seconds right now to explain how Fuller & Fuller prepares a claim and what you can expect at your initial meeting. First, we want to get to know you. How are you feeling? How have your injuries affected you and your family? Once we know more about you, we can begin putting together the evidence we need to prove your case. We will take care of obtaining police reports and medical records for you. We may send our investigator to interview witnesses and collect other evidence. And we may talk to highway engineers and other experts that can help build your case. At the same time, Fuller & Fuller will be dealing with the insurance company, so the claims adjuster won't be calling you at home anymore. When your case is ready, we're prepared with the hard evidence necessary to help you get a fair settlement. The fact is, usually Fuller & Fuller doesn't even have to file a lawsuit, because once your case is properly prepared, Fuller & Fuller has a good idea of what you're entitled to. When presented with this information, the insurance company often decides to settle out of court. However, if a trial becomes necessary, you can rest assured Fuller & Fuller will be there with strong, experienced, and dedicated representation. So, let's talk about a final point that may be one of your biggest worries: legal fees. When you're losing sleep over medical bills and lost wages, the last thing you need on your mind is another bill. That's why Fuller & Fuller won't ask for any attorney fee up front. There's no retainer fee and no monthly payment.